NCAA tournament time. And here are the top seeds. You know it. The undefeated Kentucky Wildcats, everyone's favorite. Vegas not so likely to give them that love, though. Duke, team I love to hate. Villanova, shouts out to Nova, Dylan Ennis. And the Wisconsin Badgers. The Wisconsin Badgers, deadly team.
What accent?
Real big. That's Wisconsin, isn't that?
Wisconsin?
That's
like Fargo.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Got that Fargo vibe happening.
All right, now let's get into it. We asked these fine gentlemen to email us their Final Four picks so we can ridicule how wrong they will be, and we'll get right into it, of course. I'm letting you guys know I predict myself to be the prognosticator of choice. I will win my bracket. Buys in the bracket. He's going to lose. I'm letting you know.
Have you ever won a bracket?
Never.
Yeah, I have. I won the 307 bracket 2 years ago. Shouts out to 307.
That was
Here we go.
competitive.
Darren Andrade up first, and he has Kansas and Arizona. What?
Yeah.
That's your call?
Yeah, I know.
And
I know.
Duke? Wait, I want to question the Duke call.
You want to question the Duke
Do you
call?
think Duke's getting out of there?
I do.
The South?
I do. You know, Gonzaga can give them a
No
test.
love for the Canadians?
I got a lot of love for the Canadians, but I also got a lot more love for reality. And the reality is that Duke is a more present team. Jahlil Okafor is the real deal. They put the right amount of shooters around that guy. I don't see anybody contesting him.
I think Kyle
in
Wilson
2
will
hours.
drag Okafor out of the key, and that will be the difference.
You got it.
He can adapt. He can adapt. His numbers show.
His feet can't adapt.
Oh,
His
he
feet-
can adapt. His numbers show that he's been able to move around and adapt to defense.
All right, now we got to get into Vidal's bracket and his choice in the Final Four. Vidal, you got Kentucky, you got Arizona,
Yep.
Louisville and Gonzaga. Louisville, that's the pick for me in your Final Four that jumps out. What do you see in Louisville?
I want to talk about Kevin Pangos and Gonzaga.
Okay.
That's what I want to talk about.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Run it.
He's
I'm
taking
like
over.
you.
I know.
I'm thinking.
You're not with him. I'm picking Gonzaga.
No, I'm saying.
They have the power to test.
No, I'm saying you. No, you're right. I'm riding with you. I think they got the senior leadership in Pangos. I think he's amazing. I think Kyle Wilshire is a matchup problem, and the NCAA tournament is about matchups. You're playing teams, although these two teams will be familiar with each other somewhat. They're both national recognized, teams, but it's about matchups, and they got experience. They got
Sabonis.
depth. They got Sabonis.
Shouts out to young Sabonis.
They got nails.
I like Louisville because you know what? They got that experience from a couple of years ago. Rick Pitino's a hell of a coach, and pressing type styles in the tournament. We've seen this with the Razorbacks back in the day, with Kentucky back in the day. That can cause fits in the tournament.
They
were super talented teams.
Louisville doesn't have that kind of.
But is the NCAA in itself like that anymore? No. It's all watered down. Guys are leaving early. Teams are weaker. They've got a great shot coming out of that region. Yep.
Now, Dan Gladman, your Final Four pick, Kentucky, Wisconsin, Michigan State, and Duke. What? No, don't say a word. Do not say a word. Shouts out to the DMV. You went to Virginia. Why is Virginia not in your Final Four? Number two.
Blasphemy.
Let me tell you guys something.
Man.
And let me explain something to Canada.
Oh,
the
Canada, listen.
The NCAA tournament is not about betting with your heart.
Oh, that
you
hurts.
have to bet with your brain. I love UVA. They have a wonderful team. But they have,
Not
they have a tough matchup in the Sweet 16 against Michigan State, who beat them last year. UVA stumbled as the season went down the line. They lost to North Carolina in the ACC tournament. I just can't see them as a Final Four team. They're a great college team, and they're probably one of the top 16.
And that number 7 Michigan's got me on.
You're going to find a team who finds its stride. It's March. It's March Madness. You're going to find a team who's excited, who's rolling, they're in a rhythm, and they play great defense, but if you find a team who's rolling offensively, who gets hot, they can knock off Virginia.
You talk about a team with a great coach. Coach K. I mean, that's a huge factor. I know you do, but some people don't. Some people don't. But like you said, it's not about hate. It's not about hate. It's about reality.
There's so many more interesting teams you could talk about. You want to talk about
Kansas.
Duke. Stop talking about Duke and Kansas, okay? Listen,
Kevin Pangos.
National championship time, okay? I got an Arizona Gonzaga final, and I'm riding with my young man Stanley Johnson. I'm really impressed with this game, and I like future NBA players. The Stanimals real hard. So that's my pick. Darren Andrade, national champion.
National champion?
National champion. Ooh. Not Duke.
I think I got Kansas going to the Final Four, so I think if they get by Kentucky, they're the ones to do it.
So you have Kansas.
I got Kansas in there,
yeah. So you're losing your bracket. Go on.
I'm going with my man, assistant coach for the Wildcats, Tony Barbie, and Big Blue Nation, baby.
But you guys should know, as a caveat, Vi is a front runner.
You asked me to pick
He
the
is
winner.
a front runner.
You asked me to pick the winner.
All right. Whatever.
You want the Q picks. You want the Q picks to reign supreme.
Dag Gladman,
Dan Gladman, the floor is yours.
Look, It's Kentucky versus Duke. It will be one of the most historic championship games ever.
Where's this Duke love coming from?
It's
Divided
not
panel,
love.
man.
It's
I'm there
brain.
with
It's
you.
not heart.
We can roll over.
They're going to show replays of that classic game in 1992.
Yeah.
Duke versus Kentucky, one of the unbelievable rivalries in tournament history, and it's just all lined up for the two of them to play in the finals again.
Let me add something. I've watched a ton of college basketball this year. I have never, ever seen a defense in college basketball like Kentucky's.
All right, that's it. Enough love for Kentucky and those guys.
said it.
We still have more to talk
said it.
about here on the Hangout, Canada's home for talking hoops. I want to shout out quickly D'Angelo Russell. He's my young boy coming up out of Ohio State. And the Wichita State boys, they're going to be a surprise team. The BioSteel All-Canadian game is coming, and you need to be there to watch the top 24 Canadian athletes compete right here at home. That's it. We'll be back with the fourth quarter Hangout.